Welcome to Geek in the Sheets. This is Joe. I'll be your host today because Kenny has the chicken pox. Join with me as always. We got Sean, Don,
Man.
and then we have Marty McFly.
Hello.
And today we're
It took him so long.
discussing the PlayStation State of Play. I will come right out and say it. This wasn't great.
uh,
I I don't know. And I feel like it was mostly centered around horror games or remasters, our favorite thing.
I don't think it was great, but it gave me two bangers that I absolutely need to have.
There were a few games that were like, yeah, I'll get that. But there was a lot of like, please skip ahead.
yeah, a lot of the horror games, I'm just not a horror game player. I've
I
said
just
it,
don't like horror.
I said it before. I will shit my pants. I'm not in the market of soiling myself, So I'm just not going to play horror games. But if you're into that kind of thing, it was
Did
a
you just
great,
say soil?
yeah, soiling myself.
Boiling.
But I just think if you're into that kind of thing, then it was probably a good one. The couple horror ones that they had were they look good, they look fun, they look cool.
Listen, it was more than a couple.
It was like 4 or 5
The fact that they put 3 back to back was what
Back-to-back.
really pissed me off.
back to back.
Like-
one of them isn't a horror game. It's like, well, it is, but it's like a horror Souls like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called? The Devil in Us or something like that.
Devil and Us, I believe. Let me see here. I have the list right here.
It was bullshit.
It looked good.
Hell in Us.
I'm not gonna hold you. Devil in Us, is that what it's called?
No, Hell in Us.
Hell in Us. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looked good.
Yeah,
but-
that was definitely the best looking one out of all of them. But like, regardless, when you're doing game trailers, I think that you shouldn't do back to back of the same genre.
Fair.
Like, you should skip around unless you're gonna do the whole show back to back. That's what, like, here's our RPGs that we're doing. Here's our horror. Here's our sports. Like that, I could understand. But like when the rest of the show is all like scattered, and then we just got horror. No, good.
And then they gave us our 17th trailer for Monster Hunter Worlds, Monster Hunter Wilds.
I didn't need that.
I didn't
Like,
need
why?
it. either.
That was the craziest thing to start with. Like, hey, we're about to show you some gameplay for a beta. We're on the second round of the beta. The game also comes out in 2 weeks. But we want to
Can we
show you what the game
Get a
looks like.
beta tonight.
Yeah, it's
There's
it's
a
a
beta
little-
tonight, so is it the third beta now?
Yes.
it's the second round of the second beta.
So it's the fourth one.
yeah.
So why are we showing why are we wasting our goddamn time showing that?
Listen. Monster Hunter Worlds was one of the best-selling games of all time. They're trying to repeat it with as much production and marketing as they possibly can. It's been on every major award show for the last year and a half. It's been on every major announcement it's been on Xbox. It's been at the Game Awards. It was at Summer Game Fest. It was at PAX. It's been on everything. They're just trying to make sure that it is as big as the last one, if not bigger.
You know what else pisses me
But
off?
I didn't need it. I didn't need it.
The other thing that pisses me off is cinematic trailers with no gameplay.
I don't know. It depends
That's
on
how
the
the Game
cinematic.
Awards was.
I like some of them.
I like cinematic like they're cool. But show us some gameplay.
Show me something. Couple seconds.
Like this fucking Saros, the dude drops down with a gun, looks up at the sun, some big thing shows up with arms.
Yeah, and that's it.
The end.
Truth
But
be told,
it's
What the
supposed to
fuck
be
kind
like-
of game is this? Is this multiplayer? Is this
Returnal.
single player? Is it like
Did you play Returnal?
yes?
It's from the studio that made Returnal. It's Returnal, but with different.
Okay.
Yeah.
it's like give me cinematic trailers that give us elements of the gameplay in them. Kind of like how Arkham Knight used to do in the Arkham series.
Yeah.
Like
Or-
actually tease us gameplay within the cinematics.
Or do like a cinematic trailer that goes into the gameplay, like how they have those nice transition ones.
Yeah.
That would be something cool to show.
Yeah.
For sure. But with that being said, what are your personal buys from the PlayStation State of Play today? What are your personal ones that you saw and you said I'm buying it?
Borderlands
Uh,
4's Borderlands games are always a must for me.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
I'm always getting Borderlands. I'm Onimusha. I am like
I'm I'm
I'm
on
o-
the fence.
yeah, I'm on the fence. I have to see more of that.
I'll fucking buy it, but yeah,
I'm trying to see
I'm not excited about it.
Tides of Annihilation. That was one.
Well,
That
that looks so
that shit
good.
looks phenomenal.
Where did that come from? That looks
It's
so good.
Right.
that
Yeah,
game looks
that looked
beautiful.
incredible. I thought at first that it was like a Devil May Cry.
So did I.
So that got me super hyped. Days Gone remastered. Why? That game? Did you guys play it?
Yeah.
No, I've seen gameplay.
Why
and
was
stuff.
that game so long?
It was long as fuck. I didn't beat it.
I didn't beat it either.
I didn't beat it. I got tired.
I rarely will like delete a game off of my hard drive without finishing it.
Yeah.
That game, I feel like I put 100 hours in, and I looked at a walkthrough to see whereabouts I was in it because I was like, I have to be getting
Halfway.
somewhere.
Yeah, halfway.
Yeah, and it was like halfway. I'm like, what the fuck is it? Like,
I played
why are-
about 40 hours and I was like, what are we doing?
and it
What
was
are
the same thing over and over. You just go here, shoot zombie. Go here, shoot zombie. Like, okay.
Yeah, and the fact that they're going to remaster it, I don't know what PlayStation is fucking doing. Like, why would you remaster Horizon Zero Dawn?
I thought that they already remastered Days Gone as well.
They
They
re-released.
did.
They re-released it.
They re-released it. Okay.
This is the third time.
They re-released it, and then now this.
They really love doing that.
Yeah, like they did it with fucking they did it with Horizon Zero Dawn, and then they also did it with Last of Us. They remastered Last of Us 2. That shit came out like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
For what?
WWE for sure. I already pre-ordered that, the Bloodline edition. It's cool that they added like because I really like the NBA 2K element where you could like go around the city. So I think that's pretty cool.
I thought that was really cool, and that really makes me want to buy it, even though I said I wasn't going to buy it.
I was on the edge of like, do I get the Deadman edition or the Bloodline edition? But the Bloodline edition came with the shit for walking around the city, so I was like, yeah. What was the game? I don't remember what the name of it was. There was one that got me really hyped though. It looked like Dynasty Warriors, but also like Diablo.
Oh, it's called Warriors Abyss.
Warriors Abyss. I'm trying to find that one.
It's like Warriors Abyss or Warriors Hell or Warriors something.
Warriors Abyss. There. Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, that came out today?
did it really? That was a shadow drop?
Oh, wait, it is a Dynasty Warriors game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought that it was just
Yeah,
looked
it has Dynasty Warriors characters. Yeah,
No shit. Yeah, it says that it dropped today on PS5 and PS4.
crazy shadow drop. We got a shadow drop. That's wild. I didn't even know.
16 billion combinations
That's what
is
they said.
crazy.
I don't understand how.
I don't either. And
Yeah,
I give props to the man that sits there to try every single one because I know someone will.
Someone's going to. Yeah,
Someone has to be the first person to do that.
they'll be doing it until fucking 2 years from now. It'll take a lot of fucking time.
Lies of P, I'm like, I'm on the edge of that because I never finished the first one, but it was really fun.
Oh yeah, it's cool. I'm really excited for that one.
But yeah, that was like the extent to the ones that I'm like absolutely getting.
What about you, Kaon?
Let me see. Splitgate, Split Fiction,
Which one was Splitgate again?
the shooter with the portals.
Ah,
Okay. Yep.
that looks fun. Even if it's one of those that you only play it for like a month, it looks fun.
Oh, and Split Fiction was the one that's like It Takes Two kind of.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I never played
And
it.
then,
It Takes Two, but that looks like a lot. Like that game looks like it's really fun, but I don't have someone that I can sit down and do that with.
I played it with my baby mom, and it was one of the funnest, most frustrating things I've ever done, gaming wise. So. Have you ever seen the meme where it's like the guy is at the end of the level and they're just waiting for the girl to get there because they can't make a jump? That was exactly what it was. Yeah.
what else? Lost Souls.
Lost Souls aside. Yeah.
Oh yes,
Lost
Lost
Souls.
Souls did look
Lost
really
Souls. That looks phenomenal too. Lost Souls and Tides look crazy.
Yeah.
I need them both.
This fucking okay. There was two games that actually pissed me off. Next, wait, Dreams of Another.
Yeah,
That's I told Sean that shit looked like a lucid dream, and somebody just plugged in the game
Dude,
for it.
I legitimately was like, so I was watching it on my tablet, and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with my internet right now? I thought that my internet, like, I thought YouTube dropped down to like 240p for a second. And I was like, what is going on with this? And it's
It
just
looks
like,
so stupid.
no,
yeah,
yeah,
it was
like
really dumb. And he's like,
I
"Oh,
don't.
you shoot the environment to make it change." Like, who? Okay.
But who asked for that?
He said we use firearms, but not to hurt people. What's the fucking point,
Why
man?
the fuck else would I want one?
It doesn't make any sense.
And then the other one that pissed me off, Darwin's Paradox follows an octopus. Or yeah,
Yeah,
Darwin's Paradox. Yeah,
yeah. When you're an octopus,
yeah. Like who is sitting in these goddamn fucking rooms making games like this? Like, all right, guys, let's get together. I got a plan. We're gonna invest $1 million, but you're gonna be an octopus out of the water, and it's gonna be a side scroller. You can also ride in a car.
I feel your pain.
yeah.
I'm like, okay. I'm glad that was on State of Play today. Thanks for getting me super hyped.
Were those all? Were those all the ones that you wanted? Okay.
Yeah, I
You
was
didn't want
hoping
you didn't
that
want
Santa
Sonic Riders?
Monica would debut Rise of the the Ronin game.
Rise of the Ronin.
Not Rise of the Ronin.
Rise of the Ronin
Mikey
is so good.
Ronin, TMNT,
Oh,
because they're the ones doing it. They've been working on it for over a year now.
it's
Hey,
really. Oh, it is the people that make God of War. That's right.
I just
Yeah,
played the TMNT game. There was like a TMNT game that just came out recently, but it was free on Xbox this weekend to try.
Yeah,
It was not good.
yeah. I know the one you're talking about. It's like
Yeah,
maybe
it was.
or something.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Really, really
we
bad.
haven't had a good TMNT game since the GameCube, PS2
Because
Nah,
era.
Shredder's Revenge is good.
Shredder's Revenge was good.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't played it yet.
Shredder's
Well,
Revenge.
Shredder's Revenge isn't it just like a remake of the original or no?
I think
Yeah,
so.
it is. I'm not counting that.
Yeah, I
Um,
thought that was really. Are you not getting Sonic Racing, Kan? I thought you were gonna pop for that.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting that.
Okay, that honestly, I might get that day one.
it didn't, it
Yeah,
didn't look bad, but that's one of those like, hey, Kaon, bring your system over and I'll play it on your.
yeah.
I'm not about to fucking buy
I
that.
accept that that's the closest I'm ever going to get to a Sonic Riders revival.
Yeah, yeah. You're never fucking getting that. So
I'm never getting that.
Is it? I'm assuming it's supposed to be online, right?
Oh yeah, it
yeah,
make no sense to make that game.
you can. It severely cripples a racing game if you don't have it online in some capacity.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought they would debut Forza.
Ah, yeah, that's a. But I feel like that's a summer announcement, not a.
Forza's already.
But it drops in the spring.
They already announced it though.
Yeah, I thought they would at least try
Like
to
make a
debut it
trailer
and get
for
the
it.
hype up. But yeah,
I mean, what? There's not gonna be a trailer. The game came out 5 years ago.
I don't care. I want it.
Like that, you can watch a walkthrough on the whole game.
They have Hot Wheel tracks.
Yeah, they do.
I realize that was wickedly childish.
Yeah, it was. I'm gonna say mine. So mine. I do, of course. I want Monster Hunter. I do want the Digimon Time Stranger.
Oh yes,
Fuck,
Digimon. I
I
forgot about that.
that.
Yeah,
I,
that is.
I was waiting on it. And I was waiting. Nobody said it. I'm like,
Yeah,
all right.
Digimon was my number one.
Yeah, Digimon
Honestly,
Time.
I
Time
just
Stranger,
tried that. What was the Digimon game that just came out like not too long ago?
Survive.
Yes, that was not that great.
It wasn't, but
I could like so. I'm hoping that this one's much better because I was very.
have you ever played Cyber Sleuth?
I believe so.
It's like Cyber Sleuth, so it's it's on the better side of the Digimon games.
I spent so long, like I uninstalled it pretty quick because I like probably an hour deep of just watching like
Cutscenes, yeah,
not even cutscenes. They're just the pictures of the people, like the fucking Walking Dead game that just came out last year.
yeah. So that's what a lot of people reviewed it negatively. They didn't say that it was a. They didn't say that it was what do you call it? Oh my god! It's like a animated short story. where
Okay.
there are gameplay sections, but they didn't advertise it as that. So that's people didn't know that that's what they were getting into. They thought that they were getting into like a strategy, gritty Digimon game. But there's like
Yeah.
2 hours of conversation between every fight. So
Yeah,
it's,
it's disgusting.
it's crazy. But so yeah, Digimon. I'm going to buy Borderlands because I'm a sheep and I bought every Borderlands, and I will just continue to hope that the next one will be good until it is.
I respect the honesty.
Hey, Tiny Tina was good. We're not doing that.
It was okay.
Oh man, I really like Tiny Tina.
It was okay. I didn't finish Tiny Tina, so maybe
Really?
maybe I just stopped too early, like before the gameplay really picked up.
I really like the overworld. I think that's why I like this Dynasty Warriors that just came out. I really like how the overworld is similar to Tiny Tina, where you're like huge and walking over it.
You're welcome, by the way, for
Oh yeah,
dispelling your doubt about that game. Continuously, I might add. It took weeks.
yeah. You know what else it took was me getting $100 Best Buy gift card, so I just got it with that.
I don't fucking do it though. I don't do it. So yeah, Digimon Time Stranger, Borderlands. I'm not going to play it myself, but the Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic, I'll watch somebody play that. Liza P Overture. Liza P is one of the best Souls likes that I've ever played. It's just really, really, really fun and fast, and it doesn't feel all heavy and plotting. And the story is actually pretty good, so I'm looking forward to that. Like a Dragon, Pirate in Hawaii. So many words. Like a Dragon, Pirate in Hawaii. They have a free demo for that coming out Friday, so I'm gonna try that out. I'm excited for it just because I always play the Yakuza games, but this one is like a Yakuza Dynasty Warriors, Assassin's Creed Black Flag fusion, and that sounds like the best game I've ever played. If they make it awesome,
I refuse to believe that's the title.
Like a
It
Dragon,
is.
Pirate in Hawaii. That is what it's called.
I do not accept that.
I'm sorry, that's what it is. And then Lost Soul aside, I'm going to play that. Obviously, that game's been brewing for 8 years. Believe it or not, it started off with a team of one person and grew to a team of 100 people. So it's finally getting released.
Which one did Lost Souls?
Lost Soul aside was originally made by one guy. Yeah,
Oh no shit.
Lost Souls.
was made by one dude. Yeah,
Wait, Lost Souls?
Lost Soul.
Ah, shit. We got another Wukong on our hands.
Yeah, it is a Chinese game as well.
Oh, they're coming.
Mhm. So there's that. I'm going to play Metal Gear Solid Delta. But here's the reason. I was too stupid to know how to play Metal Gear when I was young. I didn't know what I was supposed to do half the time. And that lasted all the way up to Metal Gear Solid 5. I just didn't know what I was supposed to do. And I kept dying and failing missions. This is going to be the first Metal Gear that I ever complete. I'm telling myself that even if I don't like the game, I'm going to beat it.
I didn't think anyone but me liked Metal Gear.
Yep, I'm going to beat it.
I can't do stealth games.
I'm really bad at them, Joe. I'm really bad at them.
Yeah, they're too slow for me. Like Assassin's Creed, like all the original ones, are probably the only stealth games that I actually really enjoy, and I think it's because there's still fast paced elements to it.
That's fair.
Like fucking hiding underneath cardboard boxes, crouching the whole time when you're walking, silent. Like I can't do it. I've tried like every single Metal Gear Solid, and nope. Dishonored was another one I really couldn't do that everyone loved.
Dishonored.
Ah, yeah. Nah. I keep
Um,
hoping they remaster Splinter Cell and bring it to PS4, PS5, but hey,
They
who
they
knows?
need to do something with Splinter Cell. But then I'm gonna get Onimusha, and then I'm gonna get Split Fiction and find a gamer baddie to play it with. And I think that's it. Oh, and Tides of Annihilation for sure.
Tides of Vengeance. I'm trying to remember what that one was.
Tides of Annihilation,
Oh, yep.
a single-player action game that thrusts you into a shattered, mystical London. Players will take on the role of Gwendolyn, who wields the power of a mysterious gray mist that can manifest two spectral knights at her side. I don't care what it's about. It looks fire, and I'm gonna play that shit.
They have Yeeks to live up to. I mean, yes, it looks great.
And then Stellar Blade's getting more DLC, so I'm definitely here for that.
I still need to get Stellar Blade.
It's a good game.
Motherfucker.
It's a good
Joe, let me holler at you.
Listen, there's just so many games to play right now.
It
Kick
is.
kick them all to the back burner.
That's why I always
This is
play
where
them
you
in
start.
order.
No. There was just that 3 month period where I got busy with work and it fucked me so bad that I've just
Joe,
been so far behind now. However, Elden Ring,
the jiggle effect.
I'm gonna finish Elden
The
Ring.
gameplay.
I'm
Yeah,
going to.
yeah, you are.
I'm going to. I'm at Radon,
Yeah,
right? That's his name.
yeah, we're done. Yeah,
Yep.
you're more than halfway. Yeah,
Yep. Okay, and I'm gonna beat you to the end.
I refused.
Kale's not gonna beat.
So you beat me after you left the tutorial.
So you and then Joe's gonna play Night Rain with me.
Maybe we'll see.
I get to play that in 2 days when the stress test happens.
Is the beta? I thought the beta was started today.
Nope. February 14th at 3 a.m. in the morning to 6 a.m. in the morning.
Oh my
It
god.
only goes for 3 hours.
3 hour increments over 4 days. It's not a beta, it's a stress test.
Okay,
Yep.
that's interesting.
Yep. But people, influencers and stuff got to play it today.
Damn
Yeah,
them.
I'll have to watch gameplay on it. I have been enjoying it the more I play it. So
It's a fun, once you understand what you're doing, it's a fun game.
yeah, it was just really tough at first. Like I
Yeah.
had to get past the first like probably 5-6 hours before I was like, okay.
Yeah, once you kind of get past that hump and you get it, then the
You
rest
know
of
what
the
it
game-
was? It was after the castle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or once you understand, you don't have to fight everything you see, Kaon.
Look, bro,
Yeah.
I had to stand on business.
I
You're not about to
knew,
just
I
stare at
knew,
me like
I
I'm
knew,
control.
I knew because I've watched people play Souls games that fucking guy on the horse right outside the tutorial,
Yeah,
you do not go up to him.
Yeah.
I knew that right when I turned the game on. I was like, nah, I'm not getting near him.
yeah.
I
Some
did
people
the
didn't
exact
get that.
opposite. I stood on business.
You didn't because you didn't beat it.
I did my best. I landed one hit.
And then I told you I can jump into your game and help you.
Yep.
Look, hear me out. I
Listening.
can't do it. I can't. It's very often. It's not often. It's rare that I get humbled and don't play a game anymore. That tutorial was enough.
I can see it honestly. Like I literally had to play it like 10 times before I gave a shit.
I can't say too much because my first actual crack at a Souls game was Bloodborne. And I didn't come back around to beating that until last year, I think. So I completely get it. It's really about finding the one Souls like that lets you get into it.
Stellar Blade.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like
But
that's what I'm saying.
and I told you that, like Stellar Blade, you'd like Sekiro if you just kept playing through Sekiro.
Like Souls like games, it really just depends how you mask it. If we're gonna stay, because I don't like the whole knight and armor type games. I've never got into it, but
But you put a bad anime bitch on it,
damn right.
then you're
You got
into
a
it.
big ass.
You got a fat ass. But yeah, well, you downloaded Sekiro, like play through Sekiro.
Yes. Holy
Sekiro,
shit, it's still my system.
huh?
It's still my system.
Yeah, I'm saying like Sekiro happens to be one of the hardest, if not the hardest. Bless you.
Bless your
Please
souls.
forgive me. Thank you, sir.
Sekiro happens to be one of the hardest, if not the hardest one, but it's up your alley.
It is.
You beat Stellar Blade, so why not? It's just It's like Stellar Blade turned up like 4 or so notches.
I need it.
Yeah, I seen Stellar Blade was on sale at Walmart for like $45, I think. So
It's
I
worth it,
think I might
Joe.
snag it.
It's worth it, Joe.
All right, so let's hop into review corner and then we'll wrap this bitch up. Sean, what do you got for us? I'm not doing a clock.
Cool. So I recently played through, or am still playing through Kingdom Come Deliverance. And I gotta say, it is a hard It is a hard game to get into, but goddamn it, once you get into it, it just rolls. It does not tell you what you're supposed to be doing. It does not tell you how to make things happen. It does not tell you, oh, go here, talk to this person. It doesn't do any of that. But once you kind of figure out that you just kind of do shit, talk to people, figure stuff out, it's a great game. Great game. Do I think I'm going to finish it? No, not anytime soon. Because I know that I'm in the entry level of it. Like I'm still in the early levels, and shit like Avowed comes out next week, and I'm going to be playing Avowed. And then
I
the week,
agree.
yeah, and then the week after Avowed is Monster Hunter, and I'm not playing fucking anything else when Monster Hunter comes out. So it's probably going to go into my backlog to be finished at the dead point of this year, but it is a good game. And then I watched The Witcher Siren Song.
That was great.
It was really good.
It was really good.
Really
The
good.
fights in it were incredible. Like
Man.
everything about it was super good. That was way better than I expected.
Me too. I thought it was just going to be like another random animated movie, but they
Yep.
put a whole foot in that bitch. Like that was really.
I legitimately like. So I do a lot of like watching TV while I'm playing games.
Yeah.
And I was playing Forspoken while I was watching it today. And I
Yeah.
maybe got through 10 minutes. No, not even 5 minutes of the movie before I was like, nah, I'm watching the movie.
Yeah. It was
Because
the
there was that fight right away. And I was
yeah,
like,
the first fight on the cliff.
damn.
Yeah, the first fight on the cliff. I was like, Jesus Christ.
It was so good.
I was doing the same thing. I was like, I'm gonna lay down and like kind of scroll through my phone and put the movie on. And when I tell you that I like sat up and put my little blanket over me, and I was just like that till the movie ended. I watched it straight through.
It's
No
rare
distraction.
that something will catch, like a movie or TV show will catch my undivided attention, unless I'm at a theater.
Yeah.
It's time for a real conversation on where Netflix belongs in the pecking order.
As
No,
far
no.
as originals, they're at the top for me.
Niggas can't tell me they not going toe for toe with everything on Crunchyroll right now.
I don't know what Crunchyroll. I don't know.
Country Hole, what the fuck?
I don't know what Crunchyroll an
Childish.
original that Crunchyroll has that can fuck with it. Honestly,
No, not at all.
and I'm not talking just animation. I'm talking animation and quality. Because like, even if we only talk shit like Arcane, that puts it way up there by itself.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And then we'll see what Devil May Cry brings. The only ones that I didn't really fuck with was like Tomb Raider. I didn't really.
That and Terminator. I didn't really care for it.
Oh, I love Terminator.
I thought Terminator was actually really good.
Yeah, the Tomb Raider one though, I just finished that one, and that was like
Yeah, the Tomb Raider
it
one
was
I didn't even finish.
okay.
Yeah, the Tomb Raider one I didn't even finish. But Castlevania, up
That
Arcane?
Voltron.
up there. Ultron, up there. Then we got Devil May Cry in 2 months.
Sheesh.
Mm.
And the
So, I
Splinter
mean,
Cell anime whenever they drop it this
Yeah,
year.
Splinter Cell sometime this year. So I mean, it's rough. It's rough for anybody else really, because they're firing on all cylinders. But that's my review.
Cam, what about you?
Invincible.
Oh god, Invincible was so fucking good.
So, okay. And it's kind of overshadowed because the story is so good. Invincible's animation has low key fell off from
Yeah.
the first season.
Yeah,
Like it's blatantly noticeable. It only like the voice acting is so good and the story is so good. We just
People
let it slide.
yeah. People don't care. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
but
even think I noticed until you said that.
yeah,
I'll
like
have to
when you
look at it.
when you peep some scenes, like even when they're moving in the background, is uh it's kind of nasty. Like if I'm
Yeah,
being honest, it's worse than Spider-Man's animation.
like the new Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wasn't on last week to talk about that. I want to know what you think about the theme song.
I don't hate it.
Oh, see, I think that shit slaps.
It's okay.
what I missed.
I don't dislike it.
The theme song.
I don't
for
think they've ever
Spider-Man.
put out a bad theme song.
The
for
theme song for
Spider-Man.
what?
The theme
The new
song for new Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's
It's not bad,
it's
but
not crazy.
It's
I
not
like
bad, but I do skip it. Like,
Ooh,
No,
You know,
religiously.
I will say there like some of the anime ones I refuse to skip the intro because they're so funny. Like fucking Arcane. Oh my god.
Yeah, I never
With
skipped that.
Yeah,
I
because
don't
Arcane
like Imagine
throws
Dragons, but Imagine Dragons that like that song with the video
Fire.
masterpiece.
Arcane makes it where you can't skip it because
Yeah,
they kind of put
they put
details and
stuff in
stuff
it. Yeah, they
in
put
each
stuff
one.
in it.
Yep.
But
And speaking of Spider-Man, okay. At first I wasn't a believer in it, but now the animation has grown on me. Story is very good, and they had me up until the last 10 seconds of the latest.
I haven't watched it yet, so don't say it.
All right, all right, all right.
But now I know there's something at the end to look for.
Mhm.
I really hope Disney takes their foot out their ass and moves. That's all I'm saying.
I do need Disney out of Marvel shit.
I
I've never been so like I have been rewatching the Marvel movies right now. Like everything in order basically. And I got through the first phase instantly. Second phase struggling already. And I know it's just going to get worse and worse. It's just it gets more childlike
Yeah, it's a
the more
progressive
the
fall.
especially when you watch it super like close together. Like when I watched phase 1 pretty much within like a day and a half and I started phase 2 that day and it was like, "Oh god, already."
Yeah, yeah. What? So what do you consider the start of stage two or phase two?
I'm trying to think it would be so Iron Man 3.
Okay. Yeah.
Winter Soldier is really good. I do
Yeah.
like that one a lot.
Uh-huh.
Age of Ultron, what fucking horrible. Thor Dark World, absolutely
Oh,
horrible.
dog shit.
Yeah, like those two movies alone make Phase 2 so bad.
Good
look,
God.
Age of Ultron has grown on me over time. I
Oh
hated it at first, but over the years, it has risen up my list.
I
I'll give you that. I'll give you that, sure. But I will never give anybody Dark World. If somebody said like, "Oh, your Dark World really isn't that bad,"
Absolutely not.
Dark
I don't
World
think
is
I've liked a single
fucking
Thor
terrible.
movie.
like the first one.
I, I hate them all,
I like
Ragnarok included.
I like Ragnarok.
Ragnarok's like okay to me. I don't know, but it's too childlike for me. Like it's just like that. It makes me not like those movies. That's why DC is like fucking ramping up so hard for me right now. Because when I watch DC movies, it's like, oh look, a movie made for me.
Like,
Fair.
people can say what they want about DC, but they've always, their movie, the tone always takes itself seriously, and they've
Yeah,
never gone into a pander phase where they're trying to pander to certain things. It's
they don't make
always, it
jokes.
is what it is.
Their issue is that they took themselves too seriously
Yeah.
in the beginning, and now I feel
Like,
like they're kind of finding a balance.
like they wanted everyone to have a tone of Batman. Like, you shouldn't. I think Henry Cavill was the greatest. Like, I think he was the greatest looking Superman, but they never allowed him to actually be Superman. Like, he literally went almost entire movies with 3 lines. You can't have that as Superman. It doesn't make any sense.
If Henry Cavill was in Superman and Lois, that would have been insane.
Yes,
Oh, you mean like you give him that script?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
can. He can play it. They just didn't allow him.
yeah. He can play it. They just gave him brooding, moody Superman.
Yeah, like,
I hope we get him as Wolverine.
oh God, bro, please.
I just think he's too big to be Wolverine.
That
After
is how that's him. Short and stocky. Big
Yeah.
as fuck.
Yeah, Henry Cavill's too huge to be Wolverine.
I ain't gonna lie. We might have to put the comic book accurate size Wolverine to bed. They kind of they kind of put that one to rest.
I mean, sure, like because it's not the Wolverine that we've had has been like small either, but
Yeah, like, I'm not saying he got to be. We're not saying like he got to be comic accurate. At least make him a little shorter. Bro's not 6'5". He's
yeah,
like 5'3".
somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, just in the
yeah,
middle.
Let's have him a healthy 5'11".
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Kaon, did you have anything else on your list?
Uh, nah, just those two. We get we get Cobra Kai tonight.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
It's
I'm
time
gonna
for me to
wake up and watch Cobra Kai.
this
Don't worry.
this dramatic midlife crisis.
Listen, there's two movies that or not two movies, two TV shows that I am willing to be all about for no goddamn reason, and it's Cobra Kai and All American.
I hate it because I'm in too deep to leave, and I hate them both.
Exactly. Oh, so you've been watching All American too. This season's fucking horrible.
I don't understand why you continue it without Spencer.
I thought
The
it ended.
story's done.
I
It's
thought
over.
I thought that it was over until I was watching NXT the one night and it was like All American returns next week, and I was like,
Fucking
I was like,
ridiculous.
is this the All American I'm thinking of? Because they like weren't really showing people that I knew. And then I looked it up and it was like, oh yeah, season 7. And then I'm watching it. Like I just watched the the episode from last week, right before I got on here, and it was like, what the fuck is this? Why are we 2 episodes in and I'm just really hating it?
Watching All American makes me want to go rewatch Friday Night Lights.
Oh, so much better. But also like the first few seasons of All American was super good.
Yeah, and it went on like 3 seasons longer than it should have.
Yeah, it's just one of those shows where like, yeah, we're too invested at this point. Because like if I stop watching it, then the season's gonna end and then I'm gonna watch it, but I'm gonna have to rewatch everything, and I am not
Yeah,
willing to.
and Cobra Kai takes some way too damn serious, bro.
It gets really intense, something like for no reason.
And with the kid dying, it was so dramatic. Like,
Can
bro,
I
this
tell
is
you?
a show about a karate tournament.
Can I
What
tell
the
you
fuck are we doing?
what my issue with Cobra Kai is?
Yeah,
They will have these huge, elaborate plans that they're going through together, and it all ends in a group fight every single time. It ends in a group fight. It
where
doesn't
the
matter
first
what
one
the plan
happened
was. Doesn't
at
matter
the
what the
park.
plan was, what the
The
setup
second
was.
one happened in the house. The
Yes,
third one happened in the Cobra Kai dojo.
there's so many
The
group
fourth one
fights.
happened at the tournament.
I'm trying to
Oh,
tell you.
let's not forget the one at the school.
I'm trying to tell
Was
you.
it a
all
school or
ends
was it
in
a
group
mall?
fight.
It was a school.
What? That's when Miguel fell down the stairs, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Every season ends with a jump session.
Every single one. Doesn't matter. And then the will they, won't they, friends, enemies, back and forth between the two senseis has pissed me off.
Oh yeah, especially with the most recent one with fucking what's her name, Tori.
God damn it.
No, is it Tori?
Pick aside.
Yeah.
Who's the one? Who's the one that went to Cobra Kai again?
Tori?
It is Tori. Okay.
No, I will say I do feel bad for Tori. Her story and Johnny's story are really the only ones I'm really invested in.
Not Hawk.
Ah,
Uh,
I like Hawk when he's a bully.
I was about to say,
Same. Bully Hawk was so good.
Hawk
Or was
was
a dog.
Hawk was a good story to follow, like in the beginning. But
And then after he converted, he kind of just ain't make no sense.
I've fallen off of my Hawk love.
Yeah.
All right. So for mine, I wasn't here last week, so I got a few extra things. But I've been playing Dynasty Warriors. It's super good. I'm gonna back Sean up on it. It's incredible. I'm not getting bored with it, and I'm like probably 20 hours deep in it, I would say. It's crazy to me that I'm like, I will see, like I'll look at the overhead map or whatever. The main mission will be like, you know, quite a distance north, and I'll just see that there's like 2 mini fights south, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go do the mini fights. Like,
Yeah.
Anytime I see a mini fight, I will go out of my way to do it before going. I was so over leveled for the one main mission. I was like, God damn, this is crazy.
By the time that I actually focused up, I was like, oh shit, there's a story that I need to play through. I was just plowing through niggas.
All the weapons are really fun, except for God, what is it? The wheels. I don't care for them.
I love the wheels. Once I figured them out and like the timing with them,
no, the timing mechanic with them is really cool, and I'm sad because right now like my wheels are like twice the attack power as all my other weapons, so I'm like, I got to use them, but I don't know, they might grow on me more.
I didn't like the regular sword, like the commander sword. I didn't like
Okay.
that. But
The spear is super fun.
yeah, and once you get the the halberd,
Mm. Yeah, I think I only have 2 more weapons to unlock.
yeah,
Um, Eternal Strands. I beat that in 2 days. I think that came out on Game Pass. That was pretty fun. It was. It reminded me of like a Tears of the Kingdom without the building. I got well, kind of. There was still those elements to it where it like I don't know, but like the boss battles and everything felt like a Zelda game. So it was pretty enjoyable. I think it only took like 8 hours to beat or
I will
something like
play
it. It's a
it.
short game, but it was fun. Especially being on Game Pass, I'll take it.
I'll play it at some point.
Uh, Speaking of Game Pass, a game I absolutely hated for the fucking third time in a row, Sniper Elite. Can I snipe in the game, please? Please? Sniper Elite 2 was incredible. That game was amazing. Sniper Elite 3, 4, and 5 are so bad. I didn't even get through the first mission in the first one, or this new one that just came out, because the first thing I had to do was travel all the way across the map with a submachine gun. It's not submachine gun elite, it's sniper elite. I want to snipe things. That's the whole point. It's in the fucking name of the game.
You sound like me.
It's a fair
I
point.
was furious. I haven't been this mad about a game since fucking Red Dawn. All right.
Red Dawn was a bad one.
So I've been watching the Marvel movies. Review corner, Cat Dennings, 10 out of 10 still. I beat Far Cry New Dawn today. That was pretty fun. And also a really short game. I thought I played it when it first came out, but it just dropped on Game Pass and I didn't have any progress in it. So I was like, whatever, I'll play it. I think it took me 15 hours to beat that one, but I was actually really I plan on going back and 100%ing it now because like the outposts and shit were really fun, like upgrading the weapons and everything. And then my last thing is Forspoken. That game is really fun, and I don't understand why it dropped in price so fucking quick.
Because people really hated it.
Like, I was almost in tears at the beginning of the game with the cat. Like,
Yeah.
the cutscenes were incredible. Like, the graphics on it are amazing. And it also, like, so I played Forspoken after I played Immortals of Avium, but Immortals of Avium was so good to me because of the, like, shooting spells, how it did it. And this game reminds me a lot of that. So I'm having a lot of fun where you can just, like, keep changing your weapons that's just all magic that you're shooting out and like the different shit that you have, the parkour on it, like it's really fun.
Yeah, Joe, I think game companies wish that most gamers were like you, because you find beauty in things, and that is great.
Yeah, I don't pick shit apart. That's why I love the Flash and you guys don't.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey, I'm just saying.
put a baby in a microwave. I'm done.
It wasn't plugged in.
Insane.
All right. Anything else you guys want to say?
You know what, Joe? I will give Forspoken a chance. Um,
You haven't played it?
I played like the opening mission of it, like like right when you get in there and you get a bracelet and stuff.
Oh yeah, you got it. The first, like the intro to the bracelet's really not great, but
Yeah, that's what
I
made
have, I think it's 10 powers on my L1.
me.
And then my R1 wheel, I think I'm at like 3, but you can level everything up. Like it's really fun.
I'll give it a try. Everything has 2 weeks for me to get through and actually play it, because it's going to be a black hole for a couple months after that. So
That's why I got to use the website how to beat it or how long to beat it, and
yeah,
and that sorts your games for you to show you how small they are.
yeah, because everything has exactly 16 days.
All
Yeah.
of these squares make a circle.
I use it's actually kind of cool. Xbox has how long to beat it built right in to their like the console. So when you go to a game, it'll tell you how long on average it's taken people to beat the game,
Mm.
which is really cool because that's how I like found out that like Eternal Strands wasn't that long of a game. So I was like, I'll give it a shot.
That's another one that I'm going to play in the next couple days. I mean, I don't have too much to do this weekend other than see Nigga Bird. So after I see that, I should be free for most of the weekend. So
I will say when you play that game that you want to make sure that you are
Reading.
like redoing things. The boss fights, anytime you see that boss, because they spawn like every time you go into the world, you want to kill them every time. I got to the end of the game and only killed each one time because it was just like, you know, they were there and I already finished them, so why do it again?
Mm-hmm.
So and especially with them being like a Zelda boss battle, it's like, I already did it, so I experienced the fun of it already.
Yeah.
But yeah, at the end of it, it's like you have to kill each one, I think 3 times a piece or something like that.
Mm,
So then I had to go back, and it was just kind of annoying for that aspect.
gotcha. All right, we'll do.
All right, I'm
And,
also
and
seeing
Joe,
I'm seeing Captain America next week too, so maybe we can talk about that.
we can talk about Captain America, and then Joe, me and you will be able to have one day of playing Avowed, so we
Is
can.
it multiplayer?
No, I'm just saying, like we can play it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it comes out on the 18th. So
Yeah. Yeah, I have the 18th and the 19th off of work, so that's
yeah,
perfect.
so you'll be able to give a more in depth look at it than I will. But
Yeah, I'm excited for that game. It looks really
me
fun.
too.
I've heard a lot of people, like a lot of the people that I trust reviewing games are
Yeah,
actually saying it's really fun
yeah,
too.
talking really positively about it. So that's like my kind of game right there. Like the whole Elden Ring ish, not Elden Ring. I'm sorry, Elder Scrolls ish, like
Yeah.
type setup with like the Fallout type decision making and stuff. That's my type of game. So if that's good, I'm super looking forward to it.
Especially with it free on Game Pass, man. We got some good shit coming out on Game Pass this year. I'm pretty excited.
Fair, yeah, that's very fair. We do.
What is it? Expedition 33? We got
Fuck your
That,
Game
Doom.
Pass.
that's what I'm looking forward to the most. Expedition 33.
I hate that you don't like Game Pass because Kaon, this shit is beautiful. It is one of the best things to ever come to gaming, if I'm being honest.
I
Gaming
don't have an
Netflix.
X.
Gaming Netflix.
I hate things I don't have.
So, I mean, that makes sense. So here's my issue. Me and the guy that I game share with, like our PlayStation bundle that we get or whatever, like the highest tier one where you get like the catalogs and stuff, that renews April 1st. And we don't think we're going to get it because it's literally like, it's a really weak Game Pass, if I'm being honest.
I
Like,
I
mean,
barely use it.
you need to, for the price that it is, the
yeah,
games need to be available day one.
yeah,
Just like if it's an exclusive, they need to be available day one. We
yeah.
need to
I
stop
need you to
being
know,
greedy
Joe,
about that
this
stuff.
isn't me hating Game Pass. This is me being a hater of Game
Oh
Pass.
no, I get it. I get it. I did just find out though, fun fact, if any of you guys plan on getting Assassin's Creed, Ubisoft Plus, if you get that, I think it's like $18, but you get day one games on that too. So you can get a month of Ubisoft. This is my plan. I'm gonna get a month of Ubisoft Plus, and I'm gonna hammer out that Avatars game, Avatar or whatever.
Frontier.
Yeah. Star Wars Outlaws, and then Assassin's Creed Shadows. For $20, I can justify that. Even if I go 2 months with it, I was planning on buying Assassin's Creed full price, so that still saves me money.
Kaon's buying Assassin's Creed, so I'm not worried about that.
Are you guys excited for it, or are you not?
I like stealth games. So I mean I'm gonna try it, but I don't really care for Yusuke or Yasuke, however you say his name.
From what I've been seeing, things don't sound great. So it's kind of hard for me to be excited. And it's not like IGN saying it. It's like, again, like you, it's the people that I trust. There's a guy that I watch all the
Yeah.
time called Luke Stevens. He's kind of like, me and him like the same types of games. So we have the same taste. If he likes something, I usually like it too.
Okay.
And he had said when he played it, he was like, yeah, it's an Assassin's Creed game. All the bells and whistles that they were talking about don't factor into the game that much. And it is an Assassin's Creed game with some Ghost of Tsushima type factors to it. But when I played it, all I wanted to do was go back and replay Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost is the biggest hindrance to this game.
Yeah, he
The
said
fact that it exists.
he
It
said
really
when I
is. I'm
played it,
also very scared for the new Ghost game.
I am.
because after seeing, I don't know if you guys seen the picture I sent in the
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the
Oh my
writer
god!
for it? Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I cannot believe that got just skipped over. I can't believe I didn't see people bitching about that. For anyone
I'm
that
not.
doesn't know,
I don't
Mass
think people
Effect
really saw it.
Andromeda, Dragon Age Veilguard, which I didn't mind Veilguard. Like I thought it was okay.
The
But
writing.
Mass Effect Andromeda, I am a huge Mass Effect fanboy, and that game was disgusting.
I couldn't beat it.
What was the other one that he did?
It was another like very cringy.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I'm
what it
not
was.
worried about the gameplay so much.
I'm worried about
More
the
so
story.
the story.
But again, a big part of Ghost was the story was really good too.
Yeah, the story was
Yeah.
incredible.
Like, you know, like when you fought people, like when you fought Jin's best friend from his childhood in the temple with the lights, with the light lanterns on the water. Like
I put that nigga down.
I felt that shit though. You know, when you fought was it his uncle or his dad?
His uncle.
When you fought his uncle under the tree with the red leaves and they were like
Yeah.
swirling
Oh.
around when you were fighting him, like I felt that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and it's the writing that made me feel when I was fighting those guys. So I just hope and pray that they're able to understand the assignment with this game.
Yeah.
I really hope it's not a pandering mess.
Yeah,
I will be so sad.
Yeah, if you go and it's just like I'm a woman, so I'm a good ninja, like I'm going to be pissed. I'll be pissed. But
All right. Let's send
the
it
guy,
there.
what I've been listening,
Oh yeah.
what I've been listening to is just, hey, I'd rather go play Ghost of Tsushima when I play this game. So
I can see that. I am scared for it, which is kind of why I want to do the
Game
the
Pass,
monthly
not
Ubisoft
pay
Plus.
$60 or $70.
Yeah. I think that's the safest bet for this one.
I don't disagree, my friend. But I'm willing to try it. I'm just not excited for it. If that makes sense. Like,
I'm excited, but I feel like I'm gonna get let down. But I don't know. I've liked every Assassin's Creed so far, besides Rogue.
and then when does it come out? Also,
Oh, are we talking about the release date currently, or
yeah, but right now until
right
2 weeks.
now it's March 20th? But when this episode releases on Saturday, it could be a different
Yeah,
day.
yeah, that's fair. I will say, both of you, if you would do a favor to me, you should both try like a Dragon Yakuza in Hawaii. You should try it.
I've been playing. Well, I wasn't on last week to say it. I've been playing the one like a Dragon Zero.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun.
Yep. It's a free demo, so you lose nothing but a little bit of time. You should give it a
Oh,
try
okay.
this Friday.
If there's a
I should
demo,
take a
I'll
look.
give it a shot.
There's a demo on Friday. It comes out.
My thing though is like that new game's coming out, but I would have to beat all those other ones first.
Which one? Like a Dragon Yakuza in Hawaii?
All of them.
So let me say, you'd have to beat the Like a Dragon series, not the Yakuza series. They're different. So
Wait.
Yakuza Kiwami 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's Yakuza. And then there's Like a Dragon and Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Those are separate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Good episode,
All right.
guys.
You guys ready to go home?
Indeed.
All right, let's leave the studio. Bye, anime pose. Good job, Can.